Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for this full body yoga flow, which is designed to give a little bit of a boost to your energy and maybe build a little bit of strength in through the arms and the legs and the core. So you won't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat. And whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so let's begin by coming into a comfortable seated position on our mat today. I'm going to be cross-legged. You can be in whichever position feels better for you. But take the hands either side of the hips, and as we inhale, reach the hands all the way up to the sky, bring the palms together, and then exhale your hands down through heart center. And again, take a nice big inhale, reach the hands up a little bit higher now, stretching out the waist, and exhale, hands come down through center. And then third and final time, big inhale to reach the hands all the way up, maybe looking up towards the sky, and then exhale the hands down through center. And let the hands come on down onto the mat, take them either side of your hips. We're going to plant the left hand onto the floor and then inhale to reach the right hand up. And hold the fingertips up here. Imagine that there is someone up above you, pulling you by the fingertips, so the arm reaches a little bit higher. We lengthen through the right hand side of the body, and then when we can't reach anymore, we take it over into a side bend. And we hold it here, coming just as low as feels good for your body. Maybe this left arm stays straight, or maybe we start to bend at the elbow, come a little bit lower. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathing into the right hand side of your waist. And then let's bring the top arm behind the head. So the hand comes behind the head. As we inhale, we're going to turn the chest face up towards the sky, really open the elbow back. And then as we exhale, we find a twist. Take that elbow towards the opposite knee. As we inhale, we open up the chest and the elbow. As we exhale, we twist and close. Every inhale, we open. And exhale to close. Take a few more just like that. Feeling that twist in the center of the body. That movement through the spine. Make this one be your last one. And then when we come up, we're going to release, come all the way up to center, drop the right hand and reach the left hand up. So we're going to go over to the other side. Keep the left fingertips reaching up high. Again, imagine someone is pulling us up here a little bit longer through the arm, stretching out the waist, stretching out the rib cage. And then when we can't reach any higher, we come over into our side bend. Keep the top fingertips reaching away as much as we can. Keep breathing here. Maybe beginning to bend a little through the right elbow. Taking one more full round of breath here. And then bringing the hand behind the head. As we inhale, we turn the chest to face up. As we exhale, we twist elbow towards the knee. As we inhale, we open the chest, open the elbow back. Exhale to twist. Nice. Inhaling to open and exhaling to twist. Just following your breath here. In your own time, noticing maybe how this side feels compared to the other side. Make this one be your final one. And then when we have finished, come all the way back up through center, dropping the arms and taking a few big rolls through the shoulders. Just loosening up the shoulders and the upper back. And then go ahead and roll the shoulders all the way back. Release the hands behind your lower back. We're going to interlink the fingers here and just find a nice big expansion through the chest. Maybe lifting the hands away from the body. Maybe taking the gaze up towards the sky for one full inhale and a full exhale. And then releasing the hands, bring the hands forward and roll yourself forward into your tabletop. So meeting me on the hands and the knees, the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And we'll flow through some cat-cow here. So inhale, look forward, drop the belly, point the tailbone up. As we exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the back. Inhale, roll forwards, open the chest, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. Nice, inhale forwards. And exhale, round the back. Just keep flowing here in your own time with your own breath. Take one more full round here, an inhale and an exhale. And then meet me back in your tabletop with a nice neutral spine. And then we're going to tuck the toes underneath. Start to engage through the core, so flatten the lower back. Feel the tummy button pulling back towards the spine, and feel all of the muscles in the sides of the waist wrapping in and around towards your belly button. If this is enough for you, you stay here. To go a little bit further, maybe we hover the knees off the floor. And we don't want to lift the knees too much. We want to just hover them ever so slightly off the floor. Keep that core engaged and the lower back flat. Take 3 deep breaths here. Staying strong in the core, strong in the arms. After your 3rd breath, release the knees, keep the toes tucked under, and take a few more cat-cows with the toes on the mat. So inhaling to come forwards, and then exhaling to round under. Nice, take one more round here. And then on your next inhale, we're going to lift the knees, lift the hips, find your downward facing dog. And maybe find some movement once we're here. So we might start to pedal out through the feet, walking the dog out here, bending each knee at a time. Stretching the entire back of the body here. And then coming back into stillness, into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips a little bit higher, send them a little further back. Release your chest down towards the floor. Crown of the head reaching towards the mat. Gazes back towards the toes. Take one full inhale and exhale. Nice, and then take the gaze up in between the hands. We're going to inhale to lift the right leg, and then exhale, step the right foot up in between your hands, drop the back knee, and find your low lunge. We're going to find a little bit of a rock forwards and backwards here. So taking the hips forwards and backwards. If this is not comfortable with the hands on the floor, then you can bring your hands on top of the thigh. But just getting that movement here, starting to open up through the very front of the left hip flexor. And then the next time that we are forward with the hips, we're going to stop and we're going to hold it here. Plant your left hand onto the floor and then inhale to reach the right hand up towards the sky. As we inhale, reach up. As we exhale, reach the arm back. Inhale to reach up and forwards. Exhale, open the arm back. Inhale forwards and exhale back. And we just stick with this movement here. Keep the hips nice and heavy. Maybe if it's within your practice, as we reach back towards the toes, we might bend the left knee and inhale to come back. So exhale, reach towards the toes. Inhale, come forwards. Take a few more just like this. And it doesn't matter if we can't make physical contact with the toes, we're just reaching that direction. Nice, and then the next time that we have the right arm reaching back, we're going to hold it here. We're going to gather up strength in the core. We're going to lift the upper body up, left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. We're finding that twist. Maybe we tuck the back toes under and maybe we lift the back knee off the floor. Take one full breath here. And then reach both hands up into your crescent lunge. Take a full inhale and then exhale. Plant the hands onto the mat. Step the right foot back into your high plank and hold it here. Keep that lower back flat. Keep the arms strong and take a few little pulses forwards and back. Let's pulse it here for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back into your plank. We're going to drop the knees, take the gaze down in between your hands and then step the left foot forward, finding your low lunge. Nice, so again we're going to find that little rock forwards and backwards here. Maybe the hands stay on the mat or maybe we bring the hands up onto the knee here. Just keep on breathing. Nice, taking just a few more little rocks here. And then the next time that the hips are forward, keep that right hand planted on the mat and inhale to reach the left hand up. Opening up the chest here, opening up the upper back. Take a nice big inhale, and as we exhale, open the arm towards the back of your mat. As we inhale, reach the arm up and forwards. As we exhale, reach it back towards the back of your mat. Inhale forwards, and then exhale back. And again, maybe we stick with this movement of the arm, or maybe we start to bend the opposite knee, reach towards the toes. Inhale forwards, exhale, reach back towards the toes. Just linking up this movement with your breath. Taking a few more just like this. And then the next time that we have the arm reaching back, we're going to stop and we're going to hold. We're going to gather up that strength. We're going to lift the upper body, right arm reaching forward, left arm reaching back. Either hold it here or tuck the back toes under, lift up through the back knee into your twisted high lunge. Take one full breath. And then inhale to reach both hands up into your crescent lunge. Don't wobble like me. And then release the hands all the way back to the mat. Plant the hands and step back into your plank. Holding it here. Taking a few deep breaths. Core is engaged, belly button back towards the spine. Maybe we shift the weight into the left hand, roll onto the left hand side of your foot and reach the right hand up. If this is too much, bend that top leg, and use that foot for support. But opening up here, creating one big long line with the arms. Take one more breath. And then bring the right hand back to the floor. Transfer the weight into the opposite side. Roll onto the right hand side of your foot. Reach the left arm up. Again, if this is too much, use the top foot on the floor here for support. Imagine someone has a little string around your waist and they're pulling you up here, engaging the core. Take one more breath. And then release the left hand back to the mat. Come back into your plank. Inhale, shift the weight forwards. Exhale, chaturanga. So slowly bend the elbows. Inhale to lift into your upward facing dog. And then exhaling into your downward facing dog. Take a few more deep breaths here. Let the crown of the head reach towards the floor. Reach the chest back towards the thighs. And then take the gaze up towards the hands. Take a nice deep bend through the knees and then walk the feet all the way up towards your hands. Meet in a forward fold. Maybe taking hold of opposite elbows here and maybe finding that little sway side to side. Releasing any tension. Releasing any stress. And then coming back to stillness, releasing the elbows, taking a generous bend through the knees, and then slowly coming to sit down onto our bums on the mat. From here, we're going to reach the fingertips forwards and very slowly and very controlled come all the way down until we are lying on our backs. And when we get there, bring the knees in towards the chest. Just give yourself a little hug. Maybe take a little rock from side to side. Massaging out the lower back here, starting to slow the breath down. And then come back to stillness, bringing the soles of the feet onto the floor and then letting the knees open out towards the sides in our butterfly position here. And if this is uncomfortable, then you can just take the legs out long. Maybe we bring the hands into the inner thighs, or maybe we reach the hands up and back overhead. Take a full inhale here. And then as you exhale, close the eyes. Begin to slow down the breath. Breathing a little bit fuller now. Deep inhales and smooth exhales. Slowing down the breath, which in turn slows down the heart rate and slows down the physical body. Giving your body the time and the space to absorb everything from your practice, everything that you have just done. And take 3 deep breaths, maybe 3 of the deepest breaths that you've taken all day. And then if you wish to stay here for a little bit longer, maybe you pause the video here. Maybe if you wish to go about the rest of your day, we may start to bring a little bit of movement into our fingers. We might start to gently draw the knees back together. And then we might think about slowly and gently bringing ourselves up and into a comfortable seated position on our mats. And when we get there, finishing with one final stretch, inhaling to reach the hands all the way up, and then exhale, hands come down through center. And thank you so much for practicing with me. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more like this, please subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.